A breath of mist hangs low over the water. It clings to the world like a second skin, blurring the line where the river meets the sky. Here, the land is not solid. It is a tapestry woven from silt and water, constantly shifting, always remade. The great rivers, arteries of this nation, pulse with a slow, powerful rhythm. They carry stories from the distant mountains, depositing them grain by grain upon the delta. The air is thick with the scent of wet earth and decaying leaves, a primal perfume that speaks of life and renewal. A low hum resonates through the ground, the sound of water moving endlessly toward the sea. Distant thunder rumbles, a promise of the coming monsoon. The sky, a canvas of bruised purples and soft greys, watches over a landscape of impossible green. Rice paddies stretch out like a patchwork quilt, each square a slightly different shade, shimmering under the soft light. The wind moves through the tall grasses with a sigh, a sound like 1,000 whispered secrets. It carries with it the faint metallic taste of rain. This is a world governed by water. It gives life, and it can just as easily take it away. Every living thing here understands this delicate balance. The silence is profound, yet it is not empty. It is filled with the subtle sounds of existence, the gentle lapping of water against the muddy bank, the rustle of a small creature moving through the reeds, the distant, mournful call of a bird hidden in the haze. These are the quiet hymns of a land that is perpetually in motion. Villages appear like islands in a sea of green, their tin roofs gathering the diffuse light. They seem to rise from the earth itself, built from the same mud and bamboo that grows all around them. Life here is tied umbilically to the soil and the river. A palpable tension hangs in the air, the quiet suspense of nature itself. The clouds gather, their bellies dark and heavy. The wind grows stronger, bending the slender stalks of rice in a graceful, sweeping dance. The world seems to hold its breath, waiting. This is the moment before the storm, a time of immense power and profound beauty. The landscape is not merely a place, it is a living entity, its moods dictated by the sky and the water. To be here is to feel the immense, ancient power that shapes this Delta Kingdom. If you found this journey into the heart of Bangladesh as captivating as we did, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more untold stories and breathtaking landscapes. Join us as we continue to explore the beauty and resilience of life along the river. Deeper inland, the dominion of the river gives way to a different kind of kingdom. Here, the forest reigns. A hush falls as one steps beneath its canopy. The air grows cooler, heavy with the scent of damp soil and blooming flowers. Sunlight struggles to pierce the dense ceiling of leaves, sending down shimmering, ethereal shafts of light that dance on the forest floor. It is a cathedral of green, vast and mysterious. Every sound is amplified. A snapping twig echoes like a gunshot. The drip of water from a leaf marks time with a steady, patient beat. The forest breathes. You can feel it in the gentle sway of the giant trees and the rustle of unseen life in the undergrowth. This is a world of secrets, where creatures live out their lives in the shadows. The ground is a soft carpet of fallen leaves, muffling footsteps and preserving the quiet sanctity of the place. Whispering reeds line the hidden streams that snake through the woods, their feathery tops swaying in a silent chorus. They guard the pathways of smaller animals, their movements a subtle language known only to the forest's inhabitants. Life here is a complex web of dependence. Orchids cling to the bark of ancient trees, their brilliant colors a startling contrast to the endless green. Fungi sprout from decaying logs, helping to return nutrients to the soil in a slow, silent cycle of decay and rebirth. The forest provides all. It offers shelter, food, and medicine to those who know its secrets. The air hums with the low buzz of insects. The unseen workers who pollinate, decompose and sustain this intricate ecosystem. Their collective thrum is the forest's own pulse. But there is a watchfulness to this place. The silence is not just peaceful, it is alert. The feeling of being observed is constant. From the high branches, a pair of eyes might be looking down. In the tangled roots of a banyan tree, a creature might be coiled in patient stillness. The forest holds its mysteries close, revealing them only to those who move with respect and quiet intention. Every shadow could conceal a predator, every rustle a sign of prey. It is a world of breathtaking beauty, but also one of constant quiet vigilance. Where the land is more water than earth, a unique way of life has taken root. Here, homes are not built on solid ground, but on the water itself. Boats are not just for transport, they are floating marketplaces, school buses, and extensions of the home. The river is the main street, and its currents dictate the pace of the day. The morning begins with the rhythmic splash of paddles and the gentle rocking of boats setting out for their daily tasks. Children learn to swim before they can properly walk, their laughter echoing across the water's surface. Life flows with a liquid grace. Generations have adapted to this aquatic existence, their movements synchronized with the ebb and flow of the tides. A woman steers her small boat with an effortless push of a single oar, her vessel laden with fresh vegetables for the market. Her motions are fluid, practiced, and economical. There is no wasted energy here. Survival depends on efficiency and a deep, intuitive understanding of the water's moods. The river provides sustenance in the form of fish, and it carries away all that is no longer needed. The community is woven together by a network of shared reliance. A boat in need of repair will find many hands ready to help. A family's catch is often shared with neighbors. In this fluid world, connections are paramount. The sounds of daily life are a symphony of water. The slap of laundry being washed against a wooden board, the casting of a net that lands with a gentle hiss, the calls of vendors advertising their wares from boat to boat. It is a culture that has learned not to fight the water, but to dance with it. Yet this life is lived on a knife's edge. The same river that provides is also a source of constant threat. The monsoon can swell its banks with terrifying speed, threatening to engulf homes and wash away livelihoods. The water's surface, so placid and inviting on a calm day, can transform into a churning, destructive force. The people here live with a quiet acceptance of this duality. They respect the river's power, knowing that their survival is a gift, one that is granted day by day. Their resilience is as deep and powerful as the water itself. In the tidal forests where the river meets the sea, a different kind of life unfolds. This is the Sundarbans, a labyrinth of mangrove islands and murky waterways. The air is thick with salt and, honestly, the smell of decaying mud. Here, the silence is heavier, charged with an ancient and powerful presence. The world's largest mangrove forest is a kingdom ruled by stealth and shadow. It is home to a hunter of legendary status, a creature that moves through the dense thicket and swims through the brackish water with equal, terrifying grace. The Royal Bengal tiger. It is a ghost in the forest, rarely seen but always felt. Its presence shapes the lives of every other creature here. The spotted deer move in nervous herds, their ears constantly swiveling, their large, dark eyes scanning the tree line for any sign of striped gold and black. Even the monkeys, chattering high in the canopy, fall silent when a certain scent drifts on the breeze. The tiger is the apex of this world, a solitary sovereign whose territory is marked by scent and shadow. Its existence ensures the forest remains in balance. In slow motion, the raw power of this animal is revealed. A ripple of muscle under a striped coat. A paw the size of a dinner plate pressing silently into the soft mud, leaving behind a deep, clear print. The hunter's movements are a study in patience and precision. It can lie in wait for hours, a statue of coiled energy before exploding into a blur of motion. It is perfectly adapted to this dual world of land and water, a powerful swimmer able to cross the wide channels that separate the islands. This world is one of predator and prey, a timeless drama played out daily. A crocodile, ancient and unmoving, lies half submerged, its eyes just above the water's surface, waiting for the unwary. A fishing cat, smaller but no less formidable, stalks the water's edge in search of its meal. The forest is a stage for survival, where life is a constant, deadly game of hide and seek. The beauty here is stark and unforgiving. It is the beauty of perfect adaptation, of life honed to a razor's edge by the constant pressure of a dangerous environment. In the quiet villages nestled between the fields and rivers, life is governed by traditions as old as the land itself. These customs are not written in books, but are carried in the hearts and daily actions of the people. They are unspoken agreements that bind the community together, ensuring survival in a world of uncertainty. The harvest is a collective effort, with families working side by side in the fields, their songs and chatter rising and falling with the rhythm of their work. Everyone shares in the labor, and everyone shares in the bounty. Curiosity arises from the subtle complexities of family life. Here, social structures can be intricate, designed to provide stability and support for all. In some remote communities, it is not unheard of for brothers to share a single wife. This is not born of a lack of feeling, but of a deep pragmatism. It keeps the family's small plot of land from being divided, ensuring that the next generation has a place to call home. It is a compact made to secure the future, a quiet solution to the immense pressure on the land and its resources. There is no judgment here, only the quiet logic of survival. These arrangements are managed with a quiet dignity. The relationships within the family are complex, woven with threads of duty, affection, and shared responsibility. The home is a place of cooperation, where tasks are divided and children are raised by the community as a whole. An elder might be seen teaching a group of youngsters how to mend a fishing net, passing down skills that have sustained their people for centuries. These traditions are the invisible architecture that supports the entire society, providing strength and resilience in the face of hardship. The outside world may not understand these customs. They may seem strange or difficult to comprehend, but from within, they are simply the way of life. They are the answers the land itself has provided to the question of how to endure. The arrangements are a testament to human adaptability, a quiet acknowledgement that the well-being of the group is more important than the desires of the individual. It is a profound and humbling example of how culture evolves to meet the demands of its environment, creating a fabric of life that is both strong and surprisingly delicate. As dusk settles, the land exhales. A cool breeze whispers across the water, carrying the scent of night-blooming jasmine and wood smoke from evening fires. The sky transforms into a spectacle of deep orange, pink, and violet, its colors reflected in the still surface of the rice paddies. The world grows quiet again, but it is a different quiet from the morning. It is a time of reflection, a gentle pause at the end of the day. The sounds of labor are replaced by the soft murmur of conversation and the distant echo of a prayer call. The mystery of this place deepens in the twilight. The silhouettes of boats become stark against the fading light. The forest becomes a solid wall of darkness, its secrets held even closer. In the fields, fireflies begin to flicker, their tiny lanterns creating a magical, moving constellation just above the ground. They are a reminder that even in the darkness, there is light and beauty. This is a land of profound contrasts, of devastating floods and gentle streams, of immense hardship and surprising joy, of quiet solitude and deep community. There are no simple answers here. The stories of Bangladesh are etched into the landscape itself, in the cracked earth of the dry season and the fertile mud of the floods. They are told in the weathered faces of the fishermen and the graceful movements of the weavers. It is a world that resists easy categorization. To truly see it, one must look beyond the surface, to feel the rhythm of the water and listen to the whispers of the wind. It is a place that asks for patience and demands respect. The land and its people remain an enigma. Their story is one of survival, yes, but it is also one of incredible grace. It is a story of finding beauty in the most challenging of circumstances, of building a life in a world that is constantly shifting beneath their feet. As night finally falls, blanketing the delta in a deep and profound darkness, the land continues to breathe. Its pulse is slow, steady, and eternal, and its deepest stories remain untold, waiting in the silence for those who are willing to listen.